Hello, my most amazing artists. Today we're going to make art like Henri Matisse. Henri Matisse was called the king of color. He recognized color played a big part in how we look at things and how we feel. He was so excited about creating art, he even drew on his ceiling. He cut out shapes with scissors and called this art form drawing with scissors. So here is Henri Matisse, and here we are getting ready to make our own art using some scissors. So here are some of the things that you will need for today. Glue, those fancy scissors, plain paper, some kind of colored paper. It doesn't have to be green. Mine's green today, but yours can be whatever color you have. And I'm going to also use some crayons. So here we go. So first what we're wanting to do is we're going to actually save the colored paper for our background. So if you have colored paper, great, it's going to be your background. If you don't, no worries. You can always just color your background with crayons or markers. All right, the other piece of paper is going to be the plain piece of paper, and we're going to use this to make a fancy tree shape. So our tree is going to be a big triangle. We're going to make winter trees today like Matisse. So here I go. I'm going to make a really big triangle shape. It's filling up the whole entire paper. So here's my big triangle. And at the bottom, we're going to give it a little rectangle. So now I have a nice big tree. Now here's the part where we're going to become like Henri Matisse, and we're going to use our scissors to make this shape come to life. So I'm going to carefully cut around that line just like this. Turn my paper. Turn one more time and done. So now I have my tree shape. Notice I flipped it over so that the line is on the back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue stick and I'm going to glue my winter tree, to my paper, just like this. Remember when we do gluing, right in the middle, we want a border all the way around, and we're just going to massage it so that it feels nice and smooth. Okay, now that we have our winter tree shape, we're going to add some decorations. So we're going to make our tree look fancy, and we're going to do it like Henri Matisse. He uses shapes that we call organic shapes. That means that they're curvy and shapes that you might find in nature. So let's go ahead now and use some of the ideas that we see here to create some of our own organic shapes. Now you can use your crayons, whatever colors you choose, to make some of your fancy organic shapes. So I might start with, ooh, I like a spiral. Spirals can be lots of fun. I think I might make a couple of those. Now I also see a fancy, oh, I see a heart. That makes me think of happy things. I'm going to make a heart and even color that in. Maybe I want another one up here. All right, let's see what else we have for our tree. Ooh, I kind of like that fish shape. I might add one of those. And I see these things that kind of look like seaweed or something that you would see growing from the ground. Maybe I'll make something like that and make it green. So you're gonna decorate your tree now with all kinds of really fun. Oh, there's a star shape. Maybe I'll put the star at the top of my tree. And add some of these little curvy lines that look like snakes. Those are fun to try. And maybe get some blue in here. Make some more curvy snakes. I want to decorate with my tree with lots of decorations. I want it to look really colorful. Maybe another one of these nice shapes at the bottom. just like this. So now that you have a lot of decorations on your tree, let's talk about making some designs in the background. So I have a white crayon and I'm gonna make some snow, and I'm gonna make snow by putting lots of little dots, just like we did with our snowman. We're gonna put lots and lots of dots, and as many as you can. Now, if you want to get fancy and add some extra things to your picture, you can use colored paper to create some of your shapes too. And you can cut shapes out and even glue them down. So that's another way you can add some fun decorations to your winter tree. Well, I hope it's lots of color, and I hope that you had fun learning how to draw with scissors, just like Henry Matisse.